This is going to be a very brief video to show you how to make a pool game similar to this in Fusion. So the first thing we're going to do is a new design. And if we look back at the pool table, we can see the rough construction. So we have a box with a smaller box to the side, legs, recess and some holes in it. So let's start with the main box. So I'm going to choose this time create box. I'm going to click on this plane and I'm going to draw a box that is 150 by 100. Okay, and then I'm going to make the height of it 30 in this case. On the top of it, so if I just go back and show you what we're looking at. So we've now got this upper box and I want to put the recess in for the green area. So now I'm going to do a new sketch on the top. I'm going to click offset, O, so either here or O for offset. Click on here and I'm going to pull in by, let's try 5. Sorry, -5. And we come in like that and finish that sketch. I'm going to click E for extrude. I'm going to click on this top part. And I'm going to pull down by, let's go down by 5, see how that looks. Yep, 5 looks fairly reasonable. So we've just created this reset here and recess here. I'm just going to colorize that green, so I'm going to click A for appearance. So it's got a little bit of lag going on here. I'll try that again. A for appearance. Yes, there we are. Here's the A. And I'm going to choose green paint, which is down here. If you get this little symbol, it means you need to download it. So I'm just going to get green paint. And I don't want it to go to the whole body, just to the faces. So I'm going to put green paint there. And we can see we're starting to get somewhere looking a little bit like that. So next I want to put these holes in it. So to work in this surface, a new sketch on this top surface. And again, I want to put an offset in and we'll see why in a moment. So click here for offset, come in by -3. Okay. And the reason for that is I want to put holes in the corner points. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it slightly bigger. I'm going to put in -5 to make the holes a little bit bigger. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to get a circle, go right to that corner, come out, and I'm going to make that 10. Then I'll put another one here, another circle, 10. C for circle, 10. C for circle, 10. Now I'm going to teach you another tool, so we'll do C for circle again, 10. But I want this circle to be right in the middle, so I can do the midpoint in the middle of the circle, in the middle of this line, and it moves it to the middle. How good is that? So C for circle, here, 10, midpoint, and that's going to put that in the midpoint for me. How beautiful is that? Now, just to make my life easier, I'm going to get the trim tool and just cut out these bits that I don't want, so I'm just left with a circle. The reason I'm getting rid of them is it's just going to make some selection easier in a second. Let's get rid of that. That last 2 there and there, beautiful. Finish sketch. Now I need to select the areas that I'd like, so I click E for extrude. I select the circles that I'd like to extrude. And I need to bring them down, so let's bring them down by say 5. It's a cut. Now I've got my holes in the pool table. So what's left to do? Just need to put these legs on now. So that, oh, and the box. So let's start with the box, shall we? So we want a box at the end there. So we create box, this surface here. That's asking me to, sorry, click escape. I'm actually going to click front so I can really see what I'm doing. And let's come in 3 from the side, create box, 3 from there, draw up, and 3 from the edge, so 1, 2, 3, there's box. I don't want it to join, I want it to be a new body. You'll see why in a second. Pop that out there. It didn't actually come out far enough, but that's fine. I can come down and click edit feature, and let's bring that out. 15, 20 is better. 20 is good. Now I click the top surface, and I click shell, and let's make that 3. And I've now got that box at the end there. What I can also do, just to get a little bit more of a feature, I can click up here, create sketch, click inside there. I can then draw on here. And I can make that a regular size, so let's make that 10 by 20. I'm just tabbing to move between the two. So I've got a sketch there. If I want, I can even round these edges. I'll just show you another little feature. 2. So I'll just radius that edge by 2. Radius this edge by 2, this edge by 2, this edge by 2. So I've got these nice radiused edges. Finish sketch. E for extrude. Get this area. Cut in. I've now got a hole for my balls to come out of here. So now we just need to make the feet. These here. So these should be relatively easy. There's numerous ways you can do it, so I'm just going to choose one that seems easy enough to me. So new sketch on this side. So I want the feet to come down here. So initially I'm just going to draw a box. That looks about right, that looks pretty good. I'm then going to use the offset tool again. Click on the edge of the box. Come up 3 millimeters. Okay, and we need to have a gap in the middle because there are 2 different feet. So I need this gap. So I'm just going to draw the gap. This is the middle point, so I'm going to do a center rectangle. Center diameter rectangle. I'm just going to come from here and pull out. The exact size doesn't matter, but that's going to be now equal along the length. Okay, so now I've got a bit too much going on. I get my modify tool and I just trim out the bits I don't want. And you can see how using the second rectangle has allowed me just to nicely clean up. I'm going to cut these bits away that I don't want. That's on there. Beautiful. Finish sketch. So now E for extrude again. Get this, and I just need to pull that out to that same thickness. Just set lines up there, and I'm having it join this time. And there's my pool table. That's pretty good, isn't it? If I do A for appearance again, I can choose a material to put on it. So it's not going to be made from wood, it's going to be made from car, but we can get pretty close to that if we find maybe bamboo. And it's because I'm applying it to the whole body, it's going to temporarily remove the green. But then if I do faces, I can just put the green back on there. We can close this out. We can fit. And that's looking pretty good. We could even come here to render and put that in the render environment. And that's looking pretty good, that, isn't it? So that's how to very easily draw a card pool table in Fusion 360.